I'm Ryan, that's Evan, Whiskey and Barbecue. Today we're going to be doing a 22-inch
I ain't got time for small talk. Let's get into it, right? Come on.
brisket on a 22-inch rubber kettle. Big meat, little grill. It'll work.
Yep, it'll work. We've done it before.
Steak.
Yeah, I know. This feels like a bigger 22 than...
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to teach how to separate the point from the flat and how to cook what is actually a 14-pound brisket, which is a pretty big brisket.
Sizable.
And that's the decal fat already removed. So that's 1.5 pounds taken off of it that way.
Okay.
And how to do that on a 22-inch kettle. Because this is as big as a kettle. So you might not be able to get the lid closed.
The cool part is even if you don't get it closed, it will
shrink up eventually. Yes.
It'll pull up a little bit.
Yes.
All right.
With the brisket, looking at it from this angle, hopefully you can see this, but right here, there's 2 big veins of fat. If you notice, if you look at it from the side, you can see, what's the way the wheat goes? What's it called?
Grain.
Right.
Yeah.
So the grain on this side is running this way, but you notice here it's running a different direction.
Okay.
This is the separation between the point and the flat.
All right. So we're going to come in here
Right.
and remove them at that spot.
Right, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to take our knife and keep following
Go all the way down
the
in.
fat line through, nice and steady. If you're really strong, you want to work out, you can actually rip these things apart, but I'm not, and I don't, and knife.
I was wondering how far you were going to go with it.
We don't have Worcestershire sauce.
I have some at my house.
Okay, I have some here too. So I'm gonna go grab some binder while Evan goes ahead and mixes up the seasoning rub.
Ryan put together the 3-2-1 as normal. And just 3 parts of your coarse pepper. I am a big fan of coarse pepper. My family's not. So I tend to eat a little bit more brisket than they do. 2 parts kosher salt. 1 part granulated garlic. And then Ryan went ahead and it looks like paprika. 1 part paprika.
Yep.
To give it just a little warm hug. So I'm
And I
gonna
like the
take
color it gives too, because it helps the bark form up and it makes it like a nice mahogany kind of reddish color.
And Ryan's got the binder here, which is a Worcester sauce. I'm gonna sit here and shake this while you
Will I do stuff?
don't mind me.
So, Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire soup.
Worcester. It's fine. Or soy.
Whoa. The whoa sauce. I learned this trick from Harry Sue, so it works. Just put a little bit of soy, put a little whoa sauce. You said soy sauce, and that was on my brain. I'm like, I have that in the kitchen. That could have worked too. So now, season. This is a giant cut of meat. You can put a large amount of seasoning on this. Do not be afraid. Now, why do we separate the point and flat, you ask? Well, it's because it was too big for the 22-inch kettle. How are we gonna cook it, you ask? We're gonna stack them. Whenever you put it on, adjust it around to where it's not directly over the coals. Then, the handy dandy riser that we built, put that down.
Oh, look at that. It just fits.
Now we're gonna take the point, the flat, and put that right here. We'll tuck that piece underneath. Hopefully it all cooks together.
That is nifty.
Then we'll take it. It doesn't touch.
Okay.
Cool.
Now we just let it go.
Let it go and do its thing.
Okay.
Probably in the middle of the night, I'll bring y'all back out here, just be me holding the camera. We'll talk about it, see if we need to reload the snake, anything like that. But until then, we're probably not going to see y'all until the morning.
Yeah, and then we'll have this for lunch tomorrow. At least that's the idea.
Yes.
So, enjoy yourself some
Yes.
Texas whiskey, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers. All right. Hi, y'all. It's 2:30 in the morning. Snake dropped down to about 210. I knew it was running out, so came out, checked it. Yep, it's running low. So it means it went from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it went for 7 hours with the load that we had. So I came out, reloaded it. Got it all set up again, and this is what we're looking like so far. Everything's sitting about 165 internal, so it's kind of a good thing. If you're gonna wrap, go ahead and reload your snake whenever you're wrapping, or wrap it before it gets into the stall, because what'll happen is if your temperature drops, then your meat can seize up and it won't be quite as tender. So catch it before it gets into the 160s, 165 range. Reload whenever you wrap, however you want to do it. Alright, got this reloaded. I got a good 5 more hours of, or reloaded probably another 5 or 6 more hours worth of charcoal. So I'm gonna go take a nap, and then I'll see y'all when it's daylight again.
So Ryan,
You
were telling me.
Now I see why y'all don't like that.
Yeah, right? Imagine it was pointy.
Yeah.
Here's the point, here's the flat. The
Yes.
big thing that I was saying was that my flat turns out to be more charcoal than it does basically anything else. How do I fix that? So you took and separated these.
Yes.
And we put the flat up on top of the point
Yes.
on a 22-inch Weber kettle and ran the snake.
Yes.
You reloaded the snake in the middle of the night.
I reloaded the snake at about 2 in the morning. We got some video of that. I was really tired when I pulled everything off, so we have no video of me pulling it off the grill. But they already know that by now.
Probably.
Aiden will be angry about that. So it is down to room temperature. It's a little above room temperature, but still nice and flexible. Pulls just right.
And it's not charcoal.
It's not charcoal.
Like mine, you could hit the side, the end piece with a hammer, and it would just turn into dust.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is good.
Thank you for
So,
joining us.
It is noon, and we're having espresso, and there may or may not be Irish cream or bourbon or meth in
This
this.
may have started a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Remember, the best whiskey is your favorite.
Best barbecue's the way that you like it.
Remember to share both.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And burn and learn, and don't be afraid to experiment, because big meat, little grill. It worked.
It worked. Worked really well. Lots of stuff.